let's move on to the second team in this division, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh,
Get back to some cap or no cap. Start off with Big Ben. Big Ben is essentially undraftable this season after his up and down play last year. Cap or no cap?
Cap. I mean, no cap. You have to be wild to be drafting this guy for any reason. Other than, like, maybe you're a Steelers fan and you're just like...
You wouldn't take Big Ben as a backup? Like
no.
A bye-week fill-in? Not even with all them weapons?
I would take Big Ben if he's there last round, 100%.
Easily.
I mean...
Q's just capping.
It sounds
cap
cute.
Cap or no cap on Q? Cap.
It sounds cute, but there's cuter.
Would you guys rather have... Hold on. Would you rather have Big Ben or Baker?
Baker.
Well, yeah, Q obviously would. He took him as Baker is the best in this division.
Yeah, Q, don't answer that.
For me, I think I'd still take... Actually, that one's tough. I have Baker ranked higher, but Roethlisberger does seem a little bit safer. I think at this point, like, if I'm looking for a quarterback and I'm looking for like a backup quarterback, I want someone with a little bit more upside. Obviously, Roethlisberger has the weapons around them, but he's not the kind of guy I'm looking for on like a week-to-week basis. The injury history is there. He's in consistent play.
I think I'd rather take the risk with Jared Goff than Big Ben.
Wow, that is bold.
Matt,
bold.
Matt, I'm curious for your answer.
My answer for what?
He doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Come on,
no, Matt said. Matt already
I said cap. That's cap.
No, but I want to know if you'd rather have Baker or Big Ben.
Oh, I'm taking Big Ben all day, every day. I don't want Baker.
I just want to make sure I'm not crazy.
No,
you're crazy regardless.
You're not crazy.
I'm with you, T guy.
You're still crazy.
I'm probably not taking Big Ben in any draft, though, personally.
It's fair.
I think he's definitely someone you can grab for a bye week fill-in or whatever, but I'm not going out of my way to draft Big Ben. I've done that before. I don't like that. I think I did it like 2 years ago. He was like QB 18 or something. But anyways, let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Cap or no cap? There is no clear number one wide receiver for the Steelers. And any given week, it can be one of their main three guys there.
We went through this like every week last year.
We did.
I don't think there ever will be a solid number one on that team. It's going to be someone different every week. There's too many mouths to feed. And, I mean, all of them are decent. Don't get me wrong. But no one guy really stands out ahead of the group.
It should be Deontay Johnson, but he can't catch. Claypool, like I would put him next because he is pretty good.
Too many TikToks, though.
Too many.
Him and Juju are too busy trying to become E-boys.
And Juju, I would put him as the least likely. Just there's some hatred bias there, but I think I'd put him last of the three. But it should be Deontay. Hopefully he's fixed the drop issue. But yeah. I don't think you can just like pick one that is the like clear number one right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys. I'm gonna say no cap. Like there's not a clear number one. It's just not a clear picture. It was different every week. You'd get a streak for a couple weeks where Claypool was going off and it looked like he was easily going to take over, and then he'd disappear in a week. So it's too unpredictable. I think it's still going to be unpredictable this year. They're going to spread the ball around to whoever's open and whoever can catch, because Deontay was struggling at the end last year. All right, one more cap or no cap here for the Steelers. Najee Harris is this year's rookie running back to grab and will finish as a top 12 running back. Cap or no cap?
He's like, I think he's the only rookie running back to have like a solid starting job, like right off the rip. I think that the Steelers are going to rely heavily on him. I mean, obviously they're a pass first team because of all those receivers, but he's going to have plenty of opportunity. I see him getting at least 20 touches a week.
I agree with Matt. I really like Najee Harris this year a lot.
I like him. I don't like the O-line or that. I think I need to like see some like evidence that he can produce with that offense, but I do like him. I think he can be very good. I think it's just the other factors that play in for me. But it's cap for me.
I'm going to say it's half and half for me. Definitely no cap that he's this year's rookie running back to grab. Like I'm taking him over ETN. I'm taking him over a lot of these other rookies out there, Sermon, whoever you're trying to look at late in drafts. Najee Harris obviously has the best chance to break out of any of them. But finishing as top 12.
That was the part that had me like.
He's close. I think he definitely has the potential to finish top 12. he has the upside, but I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I obviously want to see it before I believe it. I have him ranked as RB 18, so I'm a little bit lower on him than some people are. But I think it's definitely the potential's there, but I'm going to say cap on that for now until I see some preseason action.
All right. Keep sleeping.
All right, let's get into some questions I have for you guys about the Steelers in general here.
I got a question.
Who is your favorite wide receiver out of the trio of wide receivers for the Steelers right now?
Deontay Johnson.
I gotta agree with Q.
Easily.
He's gonna fix those catching woes.
If
Maybe
he fixes,
maybe it was like a Ben Simmons thing, and
Right,
nerves got to him at the end, and his confidence was down a little bit. So
literally
maybe he comes and bounce back.
just about to say that if he fixes his drop problem, Ben Simmons fixes his like basketball problem.
Any comparison whatsoever. But yeah, I think I'm agreeing with you guys as well. Deontay Johnson is the one I would want to own. We've seen Juju be the guy in the past, but I think Deontay Johnson gets so much volume when he's able to catch the ball. He's just going to be the most consistent out of these guys, in my opinion.
Yeah, Juju's never been able to prove he could be the number one there. I mean, he had AB, he was good in his shadow, and once he was like by himself, he really wasn't all that. And now that there's more heads there, he still can't stand out by himself.
He just chose TikTok, and now he's like about to get passed on that by Claypool.
Yeah, facts.
Sorry.
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 All right. Next question I got for you guys. Is Eric Ebron worth drafting, or will Pat Freiermuth, I don't know how to say his last name, Pat
Freiermuth,
the rookie tight end from Penn State,
Fried mouth.
Freiermuth, have too much of a role? Will he be too involved?
I don't know.
I don't think I'd want
Basically,
Eric
Eric
Ebron.
not drafting.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want him either way. Regardless,
Let's ask Gator.
I was gonna say
Gator
that,
don't
but
want him. Eric,
Yeah, and
the name
that's such a
Eric
bad beat.
Ebron gives Gator PTSD.
It's gonna be week 16 of this upcoming year. We're still gonna bring up Gator whenever Ebron is talked about somehow.
Yep,
No doubt.
Years from
for
now.
a couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Eric Ebron at tight end 25, so I'm not touching him in any of my drafts.
ew.
Pat, he's from Penn State, isn't he?
Yeah. He was
Well,
not the biggest pass catcher, but I mean, he was definitely has the talent to do that. He's definitely going to be a good blocker and obviously have that role as well. All right. Definitely not taking Ebron. It sounds like that's the consensus here. Next question. Is the Steelers defense a lock for the number one defense this year?
Absolutely not.
Ooh.
Who you got?
I think I would take Washington over him.
Ooh.
Wow. That's high on
I still
Washington.
like the Rams defense a lot.
Rams
and the Bucks.
them
Rams
also.
and the Bucks.
I think
I'll
it's,
take Steelers D. I'll take them. You guys can draft all the other ones.
Didn't they lose Bud Dupree? He went to some other team. He got hurt for the Steelers, then he left. So there was a good linebacker that left the Steelers for some other team. It's gonna hurt.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. I don't know
Yeah,
if it
Bud
was
Dupree is on the
Dupree, though.
Titans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You got us, Q. You got us. I still think I'm taking the Steelers number one, but I don't think it's a lock per se. I think I have them number one. I don't know if it's. I think the number one defense is so unpredictable.
Joe Hayden's like 50 years old, covering
They're the best chance.
baby
Joe-
wide receivers.
Joe Hayden's still elite though.
In
All
what
right.
world?
In this world,
Like Jalen Ramsey.
fantasy football world, Jalen Ramsey's elite too. Please stop.
Bring him up every pot.
Ramsey Island,
this
baby.
time. Yeah.
We'll bring him up as soon as we talk about the Rams. All right. Last question. Are you worried at all about Snell or Anthony McFarland Jr. taking touches away from Najee Harris?
Not even a little bit. Benny Snell might be the worst rostered running back on.
Remember
in
what I
the
said last
NFL.
year? Benny
Dude,
Snell,
you
the
were
next
gassing.
Le'Veon Bell.
That was the worst take.
It
And James
reminds me of
Conner's out of
Tony
there.
Snell, because Tony Snell was bad at basketball and Benny Snell was bad at football.
Do you still like that take, Q?
No.
No?
I mean,
Dude
it's possible
rides his
now.
takes into the ground.
See, but that take was because I don't like James Conner, and look, he's not on the Steelers anymore. They didn't like him either.
Facts. If I would, the only one I'd be scared of would be Anthony McFarland. I mean, he was a rookie last year. He didn't get that much opportunity to show what he had. But I don't think he's gonna overtake the role per se. I think obviously they like Najee Harris a lot for where they drafted him, and I think McFarland could get some involvement in the passing game. But honestly, we all know Mike Tomlin at this point. He's a one running back kind of guy. So I think he's
He's-
going
And
to be the
I
majority.
respect that
Najee
about
Harris.
him. He makes our lives a lot easier.
Way easier.
He's one letter away from being related to Kayla.
I was gonna
One
ask
letter?
you guys if he was.
He is
No,
Mac.
I think
Oh
he
yeah,
is.
no
M.A.C..
A, no A.
I'd rather have
Uh,
Kayla McFarland at running back than fucking
Oh my
Anthony
goodness.
McFarland.
No, actually, there is no A. I think I spelled it wrong on this. It's
Nope.
MC
Way to go,
McFarland.
Sean.
Wow, that's it. You're
But
fired.
There's
he's
a
a
relation
junior.
then.
Spell check. You need a proofreader.
All right.
Right.
Whatever. All
Any
right.
Fantasy Pros employee.
Let's get into our bold takes. Q, start us off.
It's not as bold as the last bold take, but I think Najee Harris will finish 15th or worse among PPR fantasy running backs currently being drafted RB12, which is 17th overall. I do think that's a little high, even in a running back scarce league. I think there's still a lot that needs to be proven. Obviously, he's a rookie running back, but within that team and their ability to block, pass or run, I want to see it first. But
I think
I
you're
mean,
underestimating the power of running backs this year.
there aren't that many.
Barring health, this could be a good year for running backs.
Yeah, we also say that about tight ends, and there end up only being like
All
three.
right,
that are-
well, tight ends
Tight
is like a
ends
pit of
suck.
death.
yeah, but coming into last season, I thought tight end was going to be like a tight end factory, but
Deeper
we
than
got
ever.
like 4 of them.
Tight ends, not elite. Only a few.
Yeah, I don't think
Dude,
he's going
that's-
to be as good as some may say.
Yeah, Q, I hear what you're saying. I'm a little nervous too. I have him at RB18, so I'm kind of in that same boat, but I easily could see him be finishing top 10. So it's close. I think I just am limiting the risk with taking a rookie. I'd rather take someone that has a little bit more of a history, like DeAndre Swift, Cam Akers, Miles Sanders.
Najee Harris or David Montgomery.
I'm taking Harris, but it's close. I got Montgomery at 20.
And you have Harris at 18, right?
Yeah,
It's not close.
it's close for me.
One
Probably
guy.
not close
It's
for some
not
of you
close.
guys.
It's not close.
I respect it. All right, T-Gods, give us your bold take. Or
Super
your
bold.
favorite target.
Super bold take.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
I
take.
res- I
Super bold
respect this
take. Yeah, super bold take. Ben Roethlisberger will finish as a top 10 quarterback this year. Hold on. He finished number 12 last year. There's 2 spots away. He's close. Real close. I think with Chase Claypool coming in his second year, he's going to get a little bit better. Deontay Johnson, maybe he'll stay healthy. Maybe he won't drop so many passes. He'll get a little bit better.
Health is another thing. I forgot. about
Juju, you know he's a solid receiver. He's not bad. And Q doesn't like their O-line, so if the running game's not going to work, Big Ben's going to have to throw, right, Q?
that. I mean, unless he gets sacked, he's not that fast either.
No,
Yeah,
he
but
would never
You know
get
how
sacked.
hard it
He-
is to take down
Yeah,
Big
you
Ben.
can't take down Big Ben. You
Remember
kidding
that
me?
clip
Brick
of him
wall.
in practice?
All
where
4
they're
of us
just
could take him
throwing
down.
things at him
I
and he
remember
just-
that. I remember that.
Yeah.
clip.
They're
If
like,
we
when you
all-
know you're never going to lose your starting
If we all
job.
came at Big
Yeah.
Ben, we'd take him down.
I don't know. Big Ben's a
You think you could take him down by yourself?
bong.
Q, you're not taking down Big
I'd put him
Ben,
on.
bro.
I'd put
You're
him on
not-
one knee.
Well, that's taking him down.
You're not taking
That's
down
Alright.
Big
considered a
Ben.
tackle.
All right.
Are we wearing
Yeah.
pads? Because I might
Hey,
just come for
yeah.
his face.
If you guys believe in this take from G-Gods, you're getting an absolute steal. He's currently being drafted as QB 20. So if you can find a top 10 quarterback at QB 20, you're getting a free quarterback right there.
He threw 33 touchdowns too, by the way, last year.
Yeah. I like Big Ben. I'm just nervous about his health and his age and how he progresses. I feel like he's getting towards that Peyton Manning territory where
No,
like
he
gonna
100%
be
is.
scary.
Definitely is, but numbers don't lie. So
Numbers don't lie. He's got the weapons still. All right, Matt, what do you got for us?
Alrighty. I'm going to go with my target off this team, and the most juicy, probably aside from Najee Harris, is Deontay Johnson. I mean, he led the team in receiving last year. Even with all the drops, he was second in receptions, only by like 9 receptions, I believe. Led the team in yards, led him in targets. I mean, Big Ben likes him a lot. I think that they build trust this year because Deontay will not have that dropping problem. I'm putting it in stone. He will have 5 or less drops this year.
I like that.
And
That's still a little bit, but it's definitely better than last year.
5,
What do you have, like
yeah,
10?
Yeah, he had like 10 or 12. So he's definitely going to be on the up and up this year. And like you guys have been saying, if the running game doesn't work because that O line is butt cheeks, then Big Ben's just going to be airing it out.
Facts. All right, Matt. I like that take. I do like Deontay Johnson, and I actually do have him ranked higher. But my target for this team has got to be Juju Smith-Schuster. Obviously, he's kind of the forgotten one of this trio here. Everybody wants Claypool to break out for his second year. Everybody thinks Deontay Johnson was super good last year. He's being drafted a lot higher. Currently being drafted as wide receiver 20. I'd rather wait and take 10 wide receivers later. I'd rather grab Juju 75th overall rather than 52nd. Give me Juju there at that value compared to Deontay Johnson. Juju could put up similar numbers, or if not similar, very close, and get you very similar value there. And he's being the third Steelers wide receiver drafted when we've seen him be a consistent top 20, top 15 guy. Outside of maybe like last year, he was a little bit up and down, but I still think Juju has the talent to be a very good wide receiver. So with the value there, I like Juju the best.
I was gonna say we may have seen him very high, but we've also seen him very low.
Yeah, I just like the value where he's at. Yeah, if I'm getting Juju as my flex, I feel confident with that flex option.
I'll take a flexi Juju.
Exactly.
Take a renegade Juju.
Renegade.
Yeah, that scares me. The only thing that scares me is TikToks.